Oh, boy. Here we go. Johannes, you see this?
I can't see what you're looking at, John.
Got about a new iPhone 16, you know. What's next? iPhone 17?
Yeah, that would be the natural progression of things.
I do need a new phone, though. This one's been on the fritz. Keep dropping it in the toilet. Told me it's waterproof. Well, it ain't proof to that water.
Okay. It's been a great conversation. Let's start the show.
Right now! Yeah, it's actually it's a podcast.
I thought it was a talk show.
Yeah, well, it is a talk show, but like as a podcast.
Okay,
See,
so it's like but we're on. Are we video? Are we on camera?
Yeah, we're on camera, like a talk show, but now it's a podcast.
So it's like the audio of a talk show.
It's the audio of a podcast, visual of a talk show.
Right. But isn't the like the thing that is like the thing about this is that you're a goblin and you look the way you look?
When you say I look the way I look, what does that mean?
Like, and I look the way I look. Like you.
Oh, yeah.
You're a
handsome.
Yes.
Yes.
But you're a goblin as well, and you don't
Yes,
see
I
that.
identify as a goblin. That is correct. Yes.
Right. So it's like, and I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it feels to me, besides you being very good at your job, that like the thing about the show that's like, you know, quote unquote funny, the unusual thing.
Yeah.
Is that it's a talk show hosted by a goblin.
Yo, I don't think that's what's on you.
You don't? You don't?
It's as a talk show and a podcast?
Well, no, the podcast thing makes me wonder why. Like, why do I need why a podcast if I really, truly, like the visual is the thing?
Well, I just felt like there was a hole in the market for male comedians starting podcasts. So I thought I would fill that.
By doing another medium that seems to be thriving right now, a talk show.
Talk show.
Hot.
They're thriving.
Hot.
Yeah, everyone's talking about those shows. Every morning, everyone wakes up, they're like, I watched it in real time, and they just talk about all the shows.
The networks love them so much, they're cutting them down to 4 days, 3 days a week.
Yeah. That's what I hear. Too much of a good thing.
I guess so.
Yeah. Well, right now, we're going to start this podcast.
Oh,
Talk show.
I thought that was like fun banter in the beginning of a podcast because you said it was a podcast.
Oh, I wasn't having too much fun yet, but we will, Adam.
Okay, great.
We'll have fun, and trust me, pal, we'll have some banter.
Okay.
All right? I feel like you and me are going to be friends.
I think so too.
I think we're going to be pals.
Yeah.
Oh, Pallies. We're right, pal.
That's great.
We're right, Pallies. Hey, you know what you should do?
What?
You should call your fans Pallies. You know how Taylor Swift calls them Swifties?
That is a good idea.
What about calling them Pallies?
I like that idea.
I think you should do that, Adam Pally. Hey, if you're listening, Pallies out there, all the goblins and Pallies, welcome to the Right Now podcast. Today I have actor, comedian, voice actor, TV star, movie star, newly crowned basketball star, and self-proclaimed goblin.
Yes.
Adam Pally.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for doing the podcast, Adam.
Oh, again, I thought it was a talk show.
Well, we could treat it like both.
Whatever. No, I'm so happy to be here, and this is great.
I mean, it is on video, John.
Who is that?
It is what? Oh, sorry. Johannes Johannes, and he is doing what I asked him not to do, which is talking. More button pushing, Johannes. Johannes! Okay, thank you. No, disregard.
It was just jarring.
Oh, I totally agree. It throws me off all the time. Like, I'm trying to get in a comedic groove, and this guy's all like, your mic's not on. Hold on. I'm like, just give me a second. Cheese. So, Adam, I Googled you. Okay? And hand to gob.
I love it.
These are the questions that came up. I'm not even joking. I wish this was a bit, and I wish my ghostwriter was as funny as this is, because the very first question when you Google Adam Pally is as follows, and I just want you to answer honestly. Okay? Is Adam Pally's wife? Is Adam Pally's wife?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 2, who does Adam Pally's voice?
Adam Pally.
Okay. I mean, it checks out to me.
Yeah.
This is just what the entire internet,
You
this is what's on the forefront of their mind, Adam, when they're like, who's Adam Pally? And they're like, well, first 2 things that come to mind, is Adam Pally's wife?
the clock stopped moving on that thing. Is that important?
Hold on. That just means that all reality has stopped, Adam.
Oh, it just stopped?
Yeah.
To answer your question about what was the last one? Who
does your voice?
I do my voice.
Okay.
Yeah. I that's surprising to me because I often am self-conscious about my voice and my accent because I feel like it's quite grating, my voice.
What kind of accent do you have, Adam?
Well, I moved around a lot as a kid, and so I grew up in New York City and then spent from age like 8 to 12, 13 in Chicago.
Oh, so it's a trauma accent.
So it's trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the mix of the two, and then I went to high school in New Jersey, so there are, it's just like a hodgepodge of like the worst kind of accents.
How many accents did you get bullied in?
All of them.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Moving to all those places and being the new kid? No, thank you.
Yeah, no thank you.
I had to move a bunch.
Yeah, where are you from?
Reseda. Yeah.
That's hell.
Deep Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deep Valley.
Hot.
Okay, so the third question is the one I have the most questions about. Okay, Google wanted to know, why is Adam Pally in my coffee shop eating loose ham?
That is a story that happened. That happened. I went out to a nice restaurant for my birthday.
Where they just sell loose ham?
No,
a lot of 5-star dining experiences. You're just like, yes, I would like the duck confit and just one slice of ham. Just put it right in my hand, please.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
You hide the ham in the restaurant, and I'll find it.
So what?
I was a nice restaurant, and they're one of those places where they're like really into service and stuff. And my wife exclaimed during the dinner, "This is
real quick." Is Adam Pally's wife?
Yes, this is Adam Pally's wife.
Is Adam Pally's wife?
Is Adam Pally's wife.
Yeah.
Said, this is the best ham I've ever tasted. And when we were leaving, they gave us a carton of the ham, and because it was so good and you can have it whenever. And so we were quite, it was a wine pairing and we were quite drunk, and we went home, and the next morning I woke up and she was still passed out. And so I didn't want to bother her, and I put my jacket on and went to the coffee shop across the street to get some coffee, and I bought a croissant, and I put my hand in my pocket and I realized that I had the ham. So I took the ham out and I started putting it in the croissant, and the barista took a picture of it and put on the Instagram, like, why is Adam Pally eating loose ham in my coffee shop?
First off, I already knew we were friends. I already knew we were Pallies. But currently, I have 6 different cold cuts in my pockets.
Oh.
At all times.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that you do that too.
I don't do that.
Oh.
It just
do.
happened to me. You do, but
Yeah,
I love that
definitely
you.
do that.
I love that you do that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You're just
Is everything okay with the cameras? Because
Yeah, Johannes is moving around a lot.
a lot.
I'm about to go full Christian Bale.
Okay.
And just be like, you are moving too much,
You
pal.
and me, pal, we're done.
What's going on, Johannes?
I had a Red Bull. I can't sit still. That's
Okay.
Oh,
All right. That's fair.
hopped up.
Been there.
Yeah.
So you're just a dude. Went out to dinner with your wife, who is Adam Pally's wife. Yes. And you had a nice dinner. You had the most delightful ham you've ever had.
It was really good ham.
And you just go to a coffee shop, minding your own business.
Exactly.
You're going to make a delicious sandwich out of a fresh croissant.
it was kind of more like I realized that after I'd gotten the croissant that I had the ham, and I was like, oh, I could do something here.
Yeah, you're saying it wrong. It's croissant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Okay.
You're from there, right? How do you say that word? Where are you from, Johannes?
I'm from Sweden.
Yeah. How do you say croissant?
Croissant.
That doesn't sound like that's real.
I hate to do this to you.
No, Adam, please. We're Pallies. You can do whatever you want.
I get the feeling that Johan is looking past this job to the next. Like, he's got a glimmer in his eye, and I think maybe that's the reason. I think Johan thinks he's a star.
Here's the thing. I definitely agree with you.
Right.
And if he keeps this up, no Costco hot dog.
And that would be a tough thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine without the hot dog.
That's his payment. Okay. So you're at this coffee shop.
Oh, we're just going.
And somebody just takes a picture of you. What's that like? Like, I'm internet famous, you know.
Oh.
Everywhere I go now, people are taking my picture. Does it really kind of grind your gears that you're just doing something and don't put it out there? And now, when you Google your name, when your family is like, I wonder how cousin Pali is doing in the world. Like, you know, when Gene, who works in accounting in Iowa,
right,
he can eat all the loose ham he wants.
Right, but I can't.
There's no barista taking a picture, putting it on the interwebs.
It's an affliction. I really will say, though, it doesn't happen to me that much. I'm sure it happens to you way more than me. I have a natural quality to be overlooked.
Yeah, because I was going to say when you walked in here, you don't look like a Hollywood type. You look like a barista.
Yeah, I do. I know. I don't have anything. Very little of that star
Maybe
quality.
he just thought you were his employee who was like eating on the job.
Well, it turns out what ended up happening was I got back to the room and I had a bunch of alerts that it was going off. And the picture he used was like I was very hungover and it really looked like I was almost eating the ham out of the garbage. And so I went back to the coffee shop and I was like, hey, I'm Adam Pali. Like, do you think you could take that picture down? And he was like, of course, so nice about it. And he was like, of course. I didn't think you were the real Adam Pali. Like, he thought I was like just a regular guy because I think a lot of regular people just look like me.
But I love that there was a scenario in which he thought Adam Pali was so famous he would not eat loose ham in his coffee shop.
Well, yeah, or just like that I wouldn't be in a coffee shop in Illinois, you know, like.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Because, let's be real. Now that you and I are at this level, we're not going to be in some coffee shop, right? Well, we have Johannes get us coffee.
Well,
you know?
or just like that we would be there in the coffee shop doing such a weird thing.
Which, by the way,
but to you, it's everyday behavior. So you know, I think we're judged on different scales.
In between guests, I'll just take a little bit of roast beef, just put it right in there. You know, Pocket keeps it warm, Adam. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Magic Mind. Every time I drink one of these, it's like, first off, immediately, love the taste, gives me a nice little pick-me-up, but I feel more alert. In a world like today where there's so many distractions out there, I want to be able to focus on the things that I love. You know, not being an insurance salesman, but being the lead singer of the premier Goblin metal band Nekrogoblikon, hosting a podcast, and eventually being a swimsuit-only model. Here's the thing. After a couple of days with this, my mind, more alert. I don't have the jitters. It's not too much. And I feel like I can focus better. You know, this thing is like a delicious little mental performance shot. You know, not a coincidence it's green. I mean, when green gets to green, good things happen, okay? Here's what I love about this company, okay? Magic Mind donates 5 cents for each bottle sold to mental health charities that help the U.S. homeless communities. I mean, that is very not troll and goblin of them, right? And there's no risk. They give you a 100% refund, no questions asked, for 100 days after buying. And they have a limited offer you can use now that gets you up to 48% off your first subscription or 20% off one-time purchases with code Goblikon, my last name, at checkout. You can claim it at magicmind.com/Goblikon. That's magicmind.com/Goblikon. So I want to know who else you think might be your Pali. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw up some other celebs.
I thought you said I'm going to throw up.
From the ham? I'm going to throw up some other celebrities on this monitor, and you're going to tell me if you think they'd be your Pali and why or why not. Let's start here. This is a photo of Guy Fieri wearing a basketball jersey.
That says New Year's Eve 2021.
Which, I mean, he's just living his best life.
We'll be okay. Yeah, no, I think that he gets a lot of heat for no reason. You know,
And what do you mean by heat? Because he's not wearing sleeves.
Well, besides the fact that it literally looks like he's burning in the sun in that picture.
He looks like he does not tan.
No.
He just goes white to red.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I just mean that, like, I feel like he has a bad, like, people make fun of him a lot probably because of the goatee and the hair and stuff. But I do feel like he does a lot of charitable stuff, and you know, I prefer him than the Man versus Food guy.
Interesting. Let's shit on him for a minute. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. That guy annoys the out of me.
Yeah, because he's all like, "I'm better than food." Is that why? Because he's like, "I'll take on food." It's like, who picks a fight with food, man?
I'm just kind of, I don't know. It's just like, how many hosts can I watch like eat something and be like, and the fat is in the salt? It's like off.
Yeah.
You know, off.
Yeah. You would never do a travel show. I like that about you. So, anyways, moving on to the next person.
Before we get there, let me just interject real quick. I just want to move the microphone just a tad.
What?
It moves
Dude,
itself.
I'm telling you, he's like really into being on camera. Really being on camera.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I've been saying this.
I feel
I've been
like
telling all my producers, I'm like, dude, he finds every reason to try and make the show a little bit better.
it feels, but it just feels like that could have been done early on. If that feels worse, that feels like way far away. And it feels like he's going to come back on.
See, he purposely pushed it far away. And did he unbutton that button in your shirt?
Yeah.
I thought so. Because it was buttoned before, then he came in front of me, and now it's unbuttoned.
There's so much going on, and there's only one person here. It really does feel like someone's taking their shot. You know, that like someone's going to see this and be like, oh, I actually, like, have you seen the what's the name of this show?
Right now!
Have you seen Right Now show? You know who's really good on it? Johan. Like, that's what I feel like is going on in that head.
Yeah, probably. My last assistant, Jerry, every show, he'd find a way to creep on in, get on camera, and now you know where he is?
Where?
I'm not sure. We're not talking. We're not on talking terms. He's somewhere, but I fired his ass because he kept doing this. And Johannes, I know you're not getting paid and you're not on the payroll, so you're not an employee, but I will find a way to change the locks. If you don't, just stay in your seat.
Jerry quit, first of all, but yeah. Okay.
Not true. Okay, so here's the next person. Would you be a Pali with Wes Borland
Hell
of
yeah.
Limp Bizkit?
I love Wes Borland. I love Wes Borland. He's cool as hell. He's got an amazing guitar collection of that. A lot of it, like, he put together himself. I love all the art. Not like the biggest Limp Bizkit fan, but yeah, I'd chill with Wes Borland.
Yeah, of course. If you needed a makeup consultation, you know what I mean? You need some makeup. What do I do with the makeup, Wes? He'd know. This guy would know. I had him on my show a few times.
How was he? Oh.
Not exactly a pal.
Okay. Okay.
Not exactly a Pali.
Okay.
You know, I gave him a nice gift, a Sephora bag, which I knew he'd love. Didn't seem to love it so much.
That's weird.
Been trying to get Fred Durst on this, you know? I asked him, I was like, Fred, do you want to come on the podcast? And he was like, yeah. And then,
Oh, I didn't realize he talked like that.
and then never followed up. Here's another one. Would you be Pallies with,
My 24-year-old headshot.
is that what that is?
Yeah.
Wow. Adam.
Maybe a little younger.
You look.
I was a handsome young kid. That was big in the early 2000s, late 90s to wear a blazer with a hooded sweatshirt.
You know what else gave it away about the time period? It's the slight lean forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the hair.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, yeah. The hair was, I don't know what was going on, but it certainly, yeah, I look like someone who had the show after Friends.
Yes.
You know?
I was going to say, you're One Tree Hill or something, but
Yes.
like after that.
After that, like the bad one.
Yeah.
yeah. Not that, no shade on One Tree Hill.
Yo, great show.
Love one.
Love
Chad
One Tree
Michael
Hill.
Murr.
Love the whole lineup.
The
The
what was
whole
that, Friday?
WB
Was that
lineup?
Thursday or Friday?
Fridays, I
Friday.
believe, One
Yeah.
Tree Hill. I just have the DVDs. They're signed, so I'm not really sure. I just watch them every night before I go to
Johan
bed.
is legit. Like, how many steps have you gotten in today?
Getting up there.
What could I do to help you here?
Tell him to buy better cameras.
Wow. See, that was his answer for everything. We need to spend more money.
That's tough.
Obviously, we don't have the money, you know. It's not like after you, Tom Cruise is coming on the show.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe.
Do you know him?
No.
Okay. I would say we could use him. How about this guy? Who is this, by the way?
The villain from Sonic the Hedgehog, Dr. Robotnik?
Dr. Robotnik. Would you guys be Pallies?
With the fictitious character? Probably not.
No?
No, probably not. No.
You don't like fiction?
I'm just not a big, he doesn't, I'm not a big tech guy.
Not a big tech guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, scrap this next photo of Elon Musk. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Finally,
That was
we're going to
great.
end with this one. I want
Is
to know,
this
would
the
you
end
be
of
Pallies?
the whole thing?
What's that?
Are we done after this, or is more of the show?
Show hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay.
This is the warm up. Okay, we got to get you ready to do the show.
Let's go.
You know, you just whenever you start,
Coming to life? I'll let you know.
yeah, like enlisting some laughs and stuff. We'll
Engaging.
start. I'll tell Johannes to record.
Okay.
So this is a photo of Grimace. Why is he taking a selfie? Is my question. Would you be Pallies with Grimace?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, the Mets. I'm a Met fan. I feel like Grimace has become our unofficial mascot this year.
Wait, why?
Because early in the year we were really bad.
Who's your pitcher? Ronald McDonald? Who's playing first base? Extra large fry? Who's your coach, McFlurry?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. This is one of those things I wish was a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish it was. We're supposed to, it's like a thing that we're like a bad show that's poorly run.
Yeah. I thought that was.
We've
the bit.
just gone full Daniel Day-Lewis.
I thought that was the bit.
Yeah, it's not a bit.
Sorry. Then I've
Just
been playing it the wrong way.
Rinky Dink,
I've been playing it the wrong way the whole time.
you've been playing it. What does that mean?
I just thought the whole bit was that this is a bad, everything's bad, and that's how you play it. Like you go and you.
Don't bring that energy here.
I thought that's what you wanted. I'm sorry.
I want you to be good. I want you to get numbers, which equals money.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out of this studio, apartment / attic / recording studio.
Yeah, I just thought it was that's the point of it. It's it's a bad podcast. Like the chair was gonna fall apart. Like Johan can't tape anything or whatever. I thought that was what was happening. I'm sorry. So I was playing. I was that's what's going on.
No, that's just how it is.
It's a good show.
Can you shut the up? I really am having a hard time. Who's hosting
literally, we have a talk before every show.
a light just went out.
Good Lord. Okay.
But I thought that's what this was.
Adam, let me just tell you, pal. Okay. Okay. That rat was not there prior to this.
That hanging rat has been decaying. Was not been there the whole time?
No.
Okay, because someone sent me a clip, and the clip I watched was it's like a bad talk show podcast. That's the point of it. I didn't realize. I actually now that I know that you're really want to do it, I really feel wow, we should just start over or something. I really would have been better at the whole thing.
You thought
I would have been more engaged.
you thought the podcast was bad?
Well, no, I thought it was good. I thought it was great because it was so I was oh, this is garbage. haha, like they're doing that. Like everything seemed so.
What episode was it? Dylan Francis? Because that would make sense.
No, it was. I watched a bunch of them actually,
Oh,
like Blake
okay.
Anderson and
That kid
Bobby Lee
doesn't
and
make-
Beth Stelling. I mean, I watched a bunch of them, but and that's what I was thinking was going to happen here. Like I thought Sparks were going to like. I don't know. I just thought it was like bad.
Adam, look at me.
I've been.
These are where the sparks are. Okay?
Okay, yeah, no, I'm ready.
It's right here.
Okay.
Pallies.
Yes.
John, Adam.
Sorry. Yes.
We're making the sparks, man.
This is yes. Sorry, I didn't.
We don't need
get it.
outside gimmicks
No, I didn't get
to
it.
make this talk show.
But that's what I mean.
good.
Like the questions were so rudimentary. Like literally, the first question was like, "I googled you." I just thought that this was in line with those types of like anti-comedy thing. Like I thought that's what was happening. I'm shocked. I'm truly embarrassed and shocked that this is a real thing, and I apologize
It's all right.
because I was playing it as
No,
do you know what I mean?
See, no, I was gonna say like when you came out, I was like he's doing a thing.
And I was.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were.
doing
saw
a
it.
thing.
Yeah, and it was fine. That works in some
Because
shows.
just as I thought it was so, I just thought I was like, this is too shitty to be
yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
can't
yeah,
be
yeah,
real.
yeah. But it is.
And I apologize.
It is,
And-
Adam.
Okay, let's go.
And the questions I have prepared, I just haven't got to the good ones.
Oh yeah, no. Right.
Okay?
No, and
So
that's
just, it's not a big deal. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to get to the good questions.
okay.
Okay? Is it hard to remember all those lines?
Like that's got to be a
'Cause you're
bad.
an actor.
That's got to be a bad question, right?
Well,
That's like
I mean,
it's
think
like
about it. You're an actor and you're trying to remember all your lines and you get on set and they're like, just say them. That's what you're supposed to do.
right, but like that's like. And now I'm confused. Like, do you want me to be like, oh yeah, it's well, that's my. That you get so used to it. Like
That's kind of funny.
I'm just
that
not
voice
sure.
was kind of funny.
I'm not sure where I'm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Talk like that. Yeah, whatever gets laughs, man. Whatever gets laughs.
I truly don't know here.
Oh, Johannes, I'm so tired. I need my coffee right now. Ooh. Oh, someone should put that on a coffee mug.
You did.
Oh, perfect. Why don't we sell that in the merch store?
You are.
Oh, perfect. I'm so good at business. So head over to the link and buy that coffee mug or t-shirts and do so right now. So I kept hearing about happy endings, okay? Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was like, it's a really good show. I didn't get a chance to see it.
That's okay.
And I started looking it up. I'm like, oh man, this has probably won a bunch of awards, went for 10 seasons. No.
Just 3.
Why? What happened?
That would be like a long run now, right? For a television show? Like
It kinda
3
would.
seasons? Yeah. I don't know. I think it just was moved around a lot and people were streaming and no one knew what ratings were and it just was canceled. And it's expensive because there was 6 people and it's hard to get everybody on the same page. There's a lot of studios involved and it got canceled.
Does that make you sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay to say it.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've certainly, it was a long time ago, but yeah, it's sad that it didn't go longer.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, right now it went 4 seasons. It's still going. But if it were to get canceled, I'd be sad. Absolutely.
What's right now?
We just got renewed for another 2 seasons.
Someone pays for this?
So after Happy Endings, you did Making History. How many seasons did that get?
That got 1 season.
Oh. What about Champagne Ill?
Another one banger.
All right, but then you did Indebted, and that went for probably...
One banger.
Or Pallies, I'm just trying to just for a second, just kind of think of a lot of shows, a lot of different cast members, common denominator.
True.
What is it? Because people enjoy watching you eat ham.
Right.
Why aren't they doing that same thing when you're on a show? What is it about shows, good shows? Because you did Champagne Hill with Sam Richardson. I love Sam.
Greatest.
I love and I heard that Indebted is really good. And Making History, I've been seeing a lot now after it's been canceled.
Yeah.
Why is Hollywood canceling good shows after 1 season, Adam?
I think that it's a timing thing a lot of times. And then I think, honestly, comedy is really hard because no matter
Disagree.
Okay.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, some people are game not to love it or find it funny or whatever. So it's very hard to have something that's like unanimously funny, especially now. So I think while all of those shows you mentioned, I'm really proud of and all are like really well reviewed and people like, I just think they got caught up in, not being massive successes out of the gate.
You ever thought about doing one of those shows as TikToks? 30-second, 1 minute, fun. Do like indebted, but like it's got dancing, stuff like that. Use like copywritten music that's very popular, get it to trend, hashtag it right. People will watch it. People will watch it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you sure this isn't supposed to be bad? Because it feels like the questions are they're getting more and more like, like
poignant. Turning the key, starting the ignition. What are you miming right now? You're turning your wrist.
Like
here we go, baby.
or
The monster
needling,
truck is going.
Needling more. They're needling.
Yeah,
They're
we're needling, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're feeling it. The show is heating up, and Johannes, roll. All right, everybody, welcome to Right Now.
Okay.
With my guest, legendary actor, comedian, voice actor, silent actor, and soon-to-be basketball star, Adam Pali.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So you did a show called 101 Places to Die.
To party before you die.
Oh, I missed that.
But it
101
could have been.
To party before you die.
Yeah, but both are good. Both are good.
Okay, what was that about?
It was literally just going around and partying in different places that some people have partied in before, and then some that we're just like as if you got caught in a town and wanted to rage.
How'd you get that show greenlit? Who's the showrunner? Motley Crue? Wait, what's going on?
It was HBO Max.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, it was part of that.
Did you have to show your?
No, I didn't have to.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I feel like all Max shows, they want at least one in there nowadays.
Yeah. We were supposed to, but they actually begged us not to.
And us, who's the other?
John Goblikon.
John Goblikon.
Very
Heard
talented.
of him.
Yeah, very talented comedian.
Funny.
Yeah.
So the two of you went around the world or the country?
The country.
The country. 101 places to party in the U.S., the place that we already live, before you die.
Well, much like my other work, it only went one season. So we anticipated doing 101, but we only did 8.
When you say other work only went one season.
Yeah, most of my television shows only go one season.
This is news to me because we just started recording. I don't like that at all, Adam. I don't like that at all.
No, me either.
So what was some of your favorite places to party in before you died?
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia. I love playing in Virginia. Nekrogoblikon tours all over the U.S. Love playing in Virginia.
Virginia is a great. Richmond, Virginia is awesome. The band Guar. You familiar with the band Guar?
We kind of toured with them, Adam. No big deal.
Hell yeah! They
But
have
you know what?
They have their own bar there.
We only went one season with Guar. Come to think of it.
Yeah, I get that.
We're not back on tour with them. We only went one season with Limp Bizkit. And so far, one season with Death Clock.
But that's pretty standard for an opening act. You don't usually see opening acts repeated with bands.
I just want to know why we haven't been renewed for more seasons. We're kind of the same, you and I.
I've been saying that. We're a lot the same.
You and me should be friends.
Yeah,
You know what we should call them?
Pallies.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say best buds.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Sorry.
Pallies. Okay. I'll use that. What was the worst place to party before you die?
Utah. Utah is hard to party in. They have weird rules and
We played there. You can't buy booze certain times, right?
No,
if the sun's up,
can't buy booze.
you can't buy booze.
And when it's down, you can only buy one drink at a time. You can't take a shot in a beer or whatever. It has to be, everything's paced. So and they don't fill it. They fill it only a certain amount. It's different.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
It's not. It wasn't fun. But
if Utah's listening, big fan. donate to the Patreon. Do we have a Patreon, Johannes?
No.
DuckTales. Mm-hmm. What was it like working with them? The cast of DuckTales?
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get to work with them because it's voiceover. You're in a booth and you're just kind of doing your lines and then you see it later.
Oh, it's one of those things where they're like, they don't want you to interact with Scrooge and Huey and Dewey.
Exactly.
They're like, yeah, you get on set and they're like, don't look him in the eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got the old Michael Myers treatment.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, those are animated characters. So like that question would lead me to believe that this show is supposed to be bad.
See, I went on tour with Death Clock. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Based on the show Metalocalypse, they're a bunch of cartoons. We toured with them for months. Pretty sure it's real,
Okay.
What about Sonic? What was it like working with Sonic the Hedgehog?
It's very similar to the DuckTales. It's like an animated, he's not really there. I'm there, but they put him in after. And
I hate that. I hate that he wouldn't even show up. So you did your coverage, and then you did your coverage like nothing. But of course, for his coverage, you were there being a good actor for him.
Mm-hmm. So you, again, like what you're doing now would lead me to believe that that this is all shitty. Like, it's like, that's like, right? Like it's neither here nor there. Johanna, what's going on? Are you all right?
It's Johannes, actually. Thank you.
Star Wars. You were on Mandalorian?
Yeah.
I don't want to get political, but are you with the Galactic Republic or the Galactic Empire? Who are you voting for?
The character was with the Empire, but he was killed pretty quickly.
All right, wrote down that one was going to go at least 5 minutes. We're just cruising through these, Johannes. I thought it was kind of like one of those things where, he would kind of like fill in the blanks a little bit, All right. Mr. Throwback on Peacock. Peacock. Sorry. It's like croissant. Mm-hmm. Peacock. You made a documentary about growing up playing basketball with Steph Curry, who I've heard of.
Oh.
Because I'm alive and on the internet. I've heard of Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's big, Adam.
It was cool.
What was that like?
It was great. It was really fun. And like, he's a great guy. And, for a kid who loves basketball, it's a dream come true.
It was a dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I love that for you, Adam.
Thanks.
Did you play basketball with him?
I did. A lot.
And he just whooped you up.
He
just whooped you up.
He whooped me pretty good. He's, maybe one of the best ever.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
So he whooped me pretty good, but I got a point on him. I scored 1 point on him.
You scored 1 point on Steph Curry?
1 point.
That's amazing.
It was pretty cool.
So you're a kid growing up wanting to be a basketball player.
Well, not wanting to be.
And then you got sidetracked by a bunch of comedy and acting and voiceover. And then here comes this opportunity. What you've been waiting for your whole life. You grew up watching Steph Curry. You love Steph. You got his posters all over your room. Mm-hmm. Your agent calls you up. Mm-hmm. Hey, Adam, Steve from State Farm. Got a big opportunity for you. Mm-hmm. And you're like, I'm listening.
State Farm is not a Hollywood agency.
Steph Curry. And you were like, I'm it. I don't even want to know what the project is. And they go, it's on Peacock. And you're like, okay, actually, what does it pay?
Right. That is actually how it went.
And what's the show about? Just playing basketball with Steph Curry? Adam Pali?
No, I play a guy named Danny Grossman who's kind of...
Wait, it says this was a documentary.
It's a mockumentary, I guess would be the way you call it, which is like a fake documentary, like Spinal Tap or something.
What? A mockumentary, a fake documentary.
I have a feeling we're going to have a hard time with this considering that this is bad. It's a bad talk show. So like, here we go.
It's supposed to be
you don't understand.
It's supposed to be a documentary.
Yes.
But everyone in it is under the guise that it's looking like a documentary, but it's not actually a documentary, Adam? Make it make sense, dude. Like some of the things this guy's saying, I'm just like, I literally don't know, man.
Sorry, I'm giving you
It's like we started this interview on the exact same page, and now you're talking about things. There's like, making up words, mockumentary. It's either a documentary, or it's like a TV show,
Right, like a talk show or a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. It's one or the other, man. Mm-hmm. And right now, you're on both. So, moving over here.
Where we go? Where you barely moved.
Moving over here.
Well, before you do that, we need some thumbnails.
Oh,
What?
Thank you, Johannes. Thank you so much. Oh, so Adam, when you're on a YouTube series, talk show, podcast, you got to make a really good thumbnail. Okay, you should do this for your TikToks. A thumbnail is like a photo, a cute little photo we're gonna do. Okay, this way when people are like cruising through it, and they're trying to find their thumbnail, you know, and they're like, "What should I watch? What should I watch?" There'll be something that like really grabs their attention, and we'll put some like really fun headline. You know what I mean? Like Adam Pali has no idea what a documentary is. You know, like that'll be the headline, and there'll be a photo of you being like, I don't know what a documentary is.
This guy didn't ask.
See, that's the thing, Adam. You came on this podcast / talk show. You never once asked me about me.
I'm the guest.
But
And I did. I have asked you about you the whole time.
we're just two guys talking,
I have asked you
Adam.
the
We're
whole time.
two guys talking. We're a couple of pallies.
We're not two guys. We're one guy and a goblin. And I don't know if this is supposed to be like funny.
See, now I feel uncomfortable that I told you I keep cold cuts in my pocket. Because that was like something I thought was like, we were connecting on, that was like very vulnerable. And now it's kind of like you're just like all of a sudden, because this isn't what you expected.
No, it is
It's
what I
like
expected.
going off the rails.
No,
you
it's
know?
not.
Now it's like I feel like we do have. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, Adam. Okay. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're doing a Joaquin Phoenix. That's why you have that fake beard on.
All right.
You
Isn't that
came
what
on
you're
here
Isn't that what
and
you're
you're
doing?
pretending to be not funny and a bad guest because it's a mockumentary. That's what this whole thing is. That's why Johannes has been so off his game, running around, pretending to fix all the cameras. Like we have bad equipment, and he's been telling me I'm not prepared for this interview. And oh my God. Is Ashton Kutcher here? Is he hiding somewhere, Adam? He's going to come out and say, you've been fooled. Wait. Which camera's mine, Adam?
I don't know.
All right, ready? Say that again. Say that again.
I don't know.
Say that line again.
I don't know.
No, the one before that. The funny one.
Which camera's mine, Adam?
Just look at the camera. Yep. That's what they do in those, I bet. Let's play Guess Your Quote. So, Adam,
Oh,
these are all real quotes you've said, okay?
good. I thought we were talking about like my salary.
Let's talk about it. How much do you make, Adam? Numbers.
No money. Nothing.
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 Not a dime. How do you afford all that loose ham?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. What was the other one?
Oh, you'll like this one. Okay. You'll really like this one, Adam. Okay. So this is called Guess Your Quote. And right now, we're going to play it. I'm going to read part of a quote that you actually said. Okay.
Okay.
Publicly.
Oh, shit.
But you got to finish the quote.
Okay.
Okay? These are very famous. Everyone on the internet, every meme I see now, it's got an Adam Pali quote. You know, there's like live, laugh, love, and then there's the Adam Pali quotes in someone's kitchen. I promise you. These are all very famous.
I'm filling up Airbnbs.
Okay. My life goal is to find a nice balance between working for money and working for, what'd you say?
Food.
That's a pretty good hint. I knew you were going to say something. I was going to say loose ham.
What was it?
Fulfillment.
Oh, that's a good quote. That is a good quote. I don't remember saying that, but that seems right.
Well, you did.
I'm not.
Do you stand behind it still?
Yeah, very much so.
Because you can also retract it on here if you want to.
No, not here.
Does working give you fulfillment?
Yes, it does.
It
love
does.
it. I love it. Yeah. If it's
You love doing shows,
love it.
even if they don't get picked up.
Yep.
Doesn't bother you.
Nope.
You just love doing it.
Yep.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
I would assume that you love doing this.
Here's one. 80%.
Interesting.
Out of the game is you fill it in, pal. You said it. I didn't say it. I mean, I just said it. I said it right now, but you're going to say it right now. 80% fill in the quote.
Of me is cheese.
That sounds right, actually. The quote is, I'd say 80% of my auditions go very horribly.
Yes. Yes. Truth.
80% of your auditions go horribly?
Probably more, yes.
Seems like you work a lot.
Mostly on stuff that I've written. It's hard to...
Oh, you wrote all these?
A lot of them.
Which ones did you write? Because I'm a writer.
Oh, good.
I have a book.
I've heard
John
of it.
Goblikon's Guide to Living Your Best Life. Available now at rarebirdlit.com and Amazon or wherever they sell books, if they still sell books. Okay, so Adam, you said nervous. Do you remember saying the word nervous?
Quite a bit, yeah.
When did you say it?
This, as I was coming in here?
That's correct. We got this quote from when you were walking in here earlier.
Great.
You said, I'm kind of nervous to be with an internet famous goblin. I'm such a huge fan of his. I can't wait to do his talk show, but I'm a little nervous to be in the presence of greatness.
Yep.
I can't believe you said that. And I'm so glad Johannes wrote it down.
It smells like meat in here. It smells like there's meat in your pockets.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just telling you.
there. Got him last Wednesday.
Wow.
Do you like to be intimate during the nighttime? Mm-hmm. Is that why you called it an intimate evening with Adam Pali? Mm-hmm. What is that, Adam?
It's my live show that I do sometimes that I was touring last year. It's like kind of like comedy and music and stuff.
Comedy and music. Can you imagine, Johannes? Those two things? No thanks.
Don't go together.
Comedy and music. What kind of music? I didn't know you're a musician. You know, I'm in a band, Nekrogoblikon.
Yeah, I know. No,
Yeah.
I love it. It's like, rock songs from when I was a kid. And
Rock.
or not rock, whatever. Just I don't even call it rock, but it's just me with a guitar.
Oh, definitely not rock.
No,
Yeah.
no. Me with a guitar singing, doing songs that I wrote, and then some cover songs, and then like weaving it all together.
And are they laughing with your songs or at your songs?
Combination of both.
And you'll take it.
Yes.
That's my philosophy.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Clearly.
It all sounds like, you know? At the end of the day.
That was the most horrifying thing you've
Yeah.
done.
Speaking of horrifying, you ever get stage fright?
Yes, I had stage fright for a long time. There's like a real gap in my life where I didn't perform. I would really get scared.
Of your jokes?
Just
Your music?
no. I mean, just going out in front of people was scary to me.
You know what, Adam? This is going to surprise you. Never happened to me.
Doesn't surprise me.
Not a once.
It doesn't surprise me.
You want to know why? Someone once told me, picture the entire, have you heard this before?
Yeah.
Picture the entire audience being completely slaughtered.
Oh.
So you have heard of that. Yeah. And it's like, if they're all dead, they can't make fun of me. And so once I had that power, I was like, nothing could stop me.
I gotta read your book. Is there an audio version of your book?
There
I would
is.
love. Do you narrate it?
Oh, I do.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You know I do my own stuff,
Of
man.
course. Yeah. You don't want to
Yeah,
get.
everyone's like, we got to hear that voice.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they
for
put it
sure.
on right before they go to bed.
You got the pipes.
Oh, I do. I'm a singer now. I sing now. I was the mascot, and then I worked my way up to the lead singer of Nekrogoblikon.
Wow. Are you? What kind of frontman are you? Are you like a Liam Gallagher type, where it's like more like you really concentrate on the music, not moving around a lot? Or are you more like a Mick Jagger? Or like what's your?
Well, first off, thank you for asking. Now you can see that the show's getting good because you're finally asking me questions. So, yeah, I'm kind of like a Mick Jagger meets like Christina Aguilera.
Wow.
Meets like, like all of the Slipknot guys into one.
Okay.
You know, I do a lot of everything. I do some costume changes.
I was gonna say, what do you wear on stage?
Well, I wear like kind of like my normal work attire because I'm usually getting off work and going straight from work to the venue.
You make that
Then
rock
I'll
and roll.
change, and then I'll put on like a robe. Sometimes I have a crown. I change it up like every tour. You know what I mean? I want to give the people something different.
Cool.
Do you do that?
No, I wear the same thing.
You should think about it.
I know. Now that it sounds like you're really.
We're
tapped in.
playing huge festivals. We're going to Australia. Like maybe you could go to Australia if you just changed every now and then.
Everything about myself. Yeah.
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 So what made you get over stage fright, Adam Pali?
Actually, I started singing and playing guitar in front of people because that was something I was always really scared of when I was a kid. And so after I had been in comedy for like 20 years, I thought that, and then I got scared of doing comedy. I was like, maybe if I sing in front of people, it'll help. And that kind of broke me out of it because it was like the scariest thing.
So you had stage fright not performing for anybody. I got bad news for you. You weren't on stage. You were just in your room.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. No,
Okay, so that's not called stage fright.
No.
It's just called not booking a gig yet.
It's just called, being not in demand.
Yeah.
Yes, truly.
So what fixed it is just like getting a gig.
Yeah, and then you have to do it. Yeah. And I called the show an intimate evening because I was afraid no one would show up. And then if it's like just one or two people, it looks like it was just for them.
I love that. We got to do that.
Yeah. I think you are.
I mean, we don't really need this anymore. But like when Nekrogoblikon first started, let's just say they were all intimate evenings with Nekrogoblikon.
Right, yeah, no, you got
know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we rocked that sound guy's face off.
Yeah,
we
sure.
did.
You got it. Clearly, like, it doesn't matter.
They always say, whether it's 1
right.
or 1 million, you know?
You got to bring it.
Well, no, if it's 1, you cancel the show.
Right.
Yeah, you absolutely
you're in the
cancel the
red.
show.
You're in the
I mean, think
red.
about like the guarantee and everything like that. It's like, it's not worth it.
Yeah,
it's one person.
And
I'm
then
not
you
gonna
have to
perform
put
for one person.
and you're putting your credit card down? No way.
Yeah. No, thank you. Just drove 6 hours in a stinky fart bus with a bunch of Nekrogoblikon members. I'm not going to just perform
Now I'm
for
in Providence,
one
Rhode
dude,
Island. Yeah.
You know? Oh, boy, this has been fun.
Has it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way kind of as I did before. That was like, I don't know what this is, but I guess I'm doing it.
Yeah. That's kind of your philosophy with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't care what the project is. You just go, I don't know what this is, but I'm doing it. That's what you tell your agent.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell my agent.
I'm honestly shocked to hear you have representation.
I told you, State Farm.
Right.
Don't get
so
a lot of calls, though.
You thought that you and I had the same agent before when you were like pretending to be me getting a call from my agent.
Yeah, don't we?
Absolutely not.
Who are you with? Progressive?
Yeah. I'm with CarMax.
Oh, boutique. Yeah, I like that.
Not one of the big ones.
No, that's okay, man. Hey, you get your IMDb score up, they'll come calling. Or buy a bunch of followers. Robots?
Bots.
Yeah, they love followers now. That's what
Okay.
all the agents tell me.
Do you want me to help you flip the paper? Because it feels like you're having a hard time grabbing
Oh,
that.
because I'm disabled, Adam? Is that why? Because a goblin can't do what a human can?
No.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
I didn't mean it like that.
Right now, that hurt.
But I didn't
That
mean
hurt,
it. I
Adam.
didn't mean it like
No, that
that.
hurt.
You know it. You know it. You know it.
I don't know anything. I thought I knew a bunch of stuff, but then you got on the show, started poking a bunch of holes in it. Got me questioning my whole dang life.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. You came in with a lot of preconceived notions, Adam.
I did. I'm sorry. It's hard not to.
I am an open book, Adam. You could ask me anything. When you walked in, the first thing I said was, oh, finally, someone's here to fix the AC. But then I found out you were Adam Pali, and I threw all that out. I didn't ask you not one question about why it's not blowing cold air.
I'm not the guy to fix the AC.
I bet you are. But I left it at the door, and I've asked you a bunch of...
Also, your vent is like right on your desk. I mean, it's literally right on your desk.
Yeah, it's actually, that's not just an AC, that's a chute.
Oh, that's a trash chute too.
That's how I get to my car.
Got it.
So right now, I'm going to ask you our questionnaire we ask every guest. These are questions you have to answer right now. So they're rapid fire. Have you ever done improv?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Yes.
I have.
Yes.
A couple times. Many times. For
Yes.
a long time. Sir.
Never done improv. Yes, and is how you do improv, Adam. Yes, and.
Okay.
So, this is going to go just like improv. I'm going to ask you a question, and you just fire the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't overthink it, Adam Pali. Don't do what you've been doing this whole podcast, okay?
Got it.
Here we go. Left or right?
In the middle.
West Portland.
Fire Festival.
Favorite genre of metal.
Goblin.
Okay, there's a snail chasing you. Oh, thank you, by the way, for saying Goblin metal. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, it's probably by far the best genre of metal.
I think so.
So there's a snail chasing you. The snail is moving at a snail's pace, but it's going to follow you for the rest of your life. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, and the snail will always be moving at a snail's pace, but will always be moving in your direction. If you touch the snail or the snail touches you, you die. Now, before you ask any questions, yes, it can swim and survive in any atmosphere. What is your plan to stay alive?
Just keep moving forward.
Forever.
Yeah.
You never gonna sleep?
Oh, well, I'll be so far ahead of the snail that it will never catch up with me. I could sleep for a year. It would still be back where it was.
Wow. Plays one pickup basketball game with Steph Curry. All of a sudden, he's like, I can run really fast.
I mean, it's a snail. Isn't that the point of the? Isn't that the riddle? It's a snail. That's why That's why the question is there.
You ever been to Trader Joe's?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Adam Pali.
Thank you.
Couple of Pallies. Hey, why don't you go ahead and plug whatever you got going on into this camera, music, voices, you got it. Stage is yours, pal.
I have a new show on Peacock called Mr. Throwback that stars me and Steph Curry, and it's really funny. Go watch it.
That's it?
That's the only thing I have to
right.
plug, really.
Well, I let you promote something. It just feels fair that you would then promote some stuff for me. I wrote you a little script. Okay, I'm a writer.
Okay.
If you need a minute to take it over.
This paper is soaking wet.
Yeah, well, my desk is soaking wet. I can't figure out. Oh, you know what it is? It's the AC. So once we wrap, if you can take a look at it, it's dripping. Okay, so Adam, right to camera whenever you're ready.
Hey, all you Pallies out there. It's me, Adam, your leader. If you want a friend or loved one to receive a happy ending, get them a cameo from John Goblikon. Also, following John and his band Nekrogoblikon on all their socials is an absolute slam dunk, which is something both Steph and I can now do thanks to movie magic. Ogie, I almost forgot. If you're not already subscribed to this YouTube channel, do so right now.
Well, you gotta space it out because Johannes is gonna get the graphics in. So just do the right now again.
Okay. Do so right now.
All right. So if you just get it, we turn it on, but it's like air. It's not cold air.
I'm not the AC guy. I look like a normal human, but I'm on television and movies and stuff. I can't fix that.
I'll give you $50.
All right, I'll take a look at it. What's
Thank you so
going on?
much. All right. Yep. Yep, it's dripping. Yep.
Let's move the wrap first.
Perfect. Here we go, baby. The monster truck is going.